Hello and welcome to ActonTV sports coverage here. Colonial Football. Mark, we're in Cape Cod. We're in your hometown down here.
We're over the bridge.
There we are.
Over the bridge. Over
the bridge and in Barnstable, Massachusetts for the first ever Cape Cod game by the Acton Boxball Colonials, to my note anyhow. And Mark, it's foggy, it's a little drizzle, it's supposed to clear up today, but we got a lot to talk about as we take on the Red Raiders of Barnstable. But before that, we'll be right back after this message from our sponsors.
Hey America, is there anything you're truly proud of? How about becoming an aviation maintenance technician? In just 14 months, you'll be watching the metal birds that you just repaired soar back into the sky. I can't think of anything else to be more proud of. At National Aviation Academy, we train ordinary men and women to do extraordinary things. Welcome to your future. Your plans are ready for takeoff. 800-292-3228 or visit bostonwingman.com.
I'm Dino, pharmacist and co-owner of Acton Pharmacy, located at 563 Massachusetts Avenue in West Acton. Your source for prescriptions, medical supplies, and a flu shot for the winter ahead. Our brand new state-of-the-art compounding lab provides compounded medications customized to the patient's needs in a specialized form like a liquid, cream, or capsules. Compounded medications are a needed alternative for those that cannot take commercially available products. We are also glad to assist you in helping you understand Medicare Part D plans and choosing a prescription plan that is best tailored to your medication needs. And when you can't come to us, we'll be glad to come to you via our delivery service. This year marks our 20th anniversary serving this great community. Please join us on October 14th when we'll commemorate this anniversary here at the pharmacy by honoring you, our customer. We hope to see you then. Go AB Football.
Shire, Caton, and Epstein PC, located in the historic Weatherby House, has been your community law firm for over 25 years. We have 5 attorneys and a supporting staff to serve your business, real estate, or estate planning needs. For more information on how we can assist you in your legal needs, contact us at 978-264-4655 or visit us online at www.skactonlaw.com. That's www.skactonlaw.com.
Welcome back to ActonTV sports coverage of Colonial Football. Now it's time for the ActonTV pregame show.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Tim Lito with Mark Shire. And Mark, you know, here we are in Cape Cod, Barnstable, and Red Raiders on the field. They played 2 great teams so far. They're 0-2, but they're a very athletic team led by their quarterback, Matt Peterkuski.
Yeah, he's a good quarterback. He's the best passer that we're going to face. They played 2 good teams, as you said. They lost to Dennis Yarmouth 49-14, but that game was a close game. That was 21-14 late in the second quarter. They've had a similar experience to AB. They've kind of hung in the first half and then had the games go away in the second half. 49-14 Dennis Yarmouth. They lost to Duxbury last week 35-0. Both teams are coming in 0-2. Peterkuski was a JV quarterback last year. He's taken over the reins this year, and he threw a beautiful 41-yard touchdown pass to Zeb Tilton. You got to watch Tilton. He's a burner, and Barnstable, as I say, is very athletic, but they are vulnerable in defense. Once you get past the first line of defense, I think we can do a lot. I'm looking for Finn Murray to run for 100 yards today. If I'm going to make a prediction, my prediction is for Finn to run for 100 yards. And I want to talk a little bit about Matt Pusillo, number 24, fantastic sophomore. Almost had 2 touchdown passes last week. We'll show you that second touchdown pass where Finn Murray was over the line by about 6 inches. But Matt Cox, another sophomore, number 20 to watch. And I'm looking forward to a good AB bounce back and their first win of the season.
Yeah, no, I agree, Mark. And as we said last week, you know, even with the 0-2 record, you could see AB just building on learning this new spread offense and getting this new team pulled together, new team in a lot of dimensions. Coaching, you know, offense, of course, players every year, offense, defense. And I thought we were going to run last year's defense, but it's a brand new defense as well. And, you know, back to the quarterback for Barnstable, it's not, you know, often where we get the scouting report or some notes from the coaches where they say this quarterback really has the, you know, the tools to, you know, test us today. So I'm excited about to see what Matt Krudikowski has to show for us as well. So it's going to be exciting. What do you say, Mark?
All right, let's play some football.
One, two, three.
I'm Saad Dino, pharmacist and co-owner of Acton Pharmacy, located at 563 Massachusetts Avenue in West Acton. Your source for prescriptions, medical supplies, and a flu shot for the winter ahead. Our brand new state-of-the-art compounding lab provides compounded medications customized to the patient's needs in a specialized form like a liquid, cream, or capsules. Compounded medications are a needed alternative for those that cannot take commercially available products. We are also glad to assist you in helping you understand Medicare Part D plans and choosing a prescription plan that is best tailored to your medication needs. And when you can't come to us, we'll be glad to come to you via our delivery service. This year marks our 20th anniversary serving this great community. Please join us on October 14th when we'll commemorate this anniversary here at the pharmacy by honoring you, our customer. We hope to see you then. Go AB Football.
Hey America, is there anything you're truly proud of? How about becoming an aviation maintenance technician? In just 14 months, you'll be watching the metal birds that you just repaired soar back into the sky. I can't think of anything else to be more proud of. At National Aviation Academy, we train ordinary men and women to do extraordinary things. Welcome to your future. Your plans are ready for takeoff. 800-292-3228 or visit bostonwingman.com.
Shire, Caton, and Epstein PC, located in the historic Weatherby House, has been your community law firm for over 25 years. We have 5 attorneys and a supporting staff to serve your business, real estate, or estate planning needs. For more information on how we can assist you in your legal needs, contact us at 978-264-4655 or visit us online at www.skactonlaw.com. That's www.skactonlaw.com.
Today's game has been brought to you by the Huntington Learning Center, Gallant Insurance, the Steinberg Lally Charitable Foundation, TC Landos, Medical Aesthetics, Dunkin' Donuts,
everybody. Here we are in Barnstable, Cape Cod here, and the Red Raiders have actually Acton Boxborough won the toss and deferred. Red Raiders will receive. And Mark, here we go. A little mist out there, about 63 degrees. It's going to clear up a little bit.
Yeah,
ready for some Cape Cod football.
It's going to be nice. And just before the game, I saw a seagull do a 12-yard run from the 30 to the 42-yard line. Never seen that before at a football game.
There you go. That's great.
They got Tilton. He's a burner. Number 2 back, and I think is Welch there with him, or number
Tilton, Sam Rosen, and
Sam Rosen.
Number 21, Michael Turner, back deep for the Red Raiders. And they kick it short. A blue kick up the middle is the return. He gets a little bit of room across the 40 to the 41-yard line. Good field position for the Red Raiders to start.
Okay, Pablo Barrios on the stop, and now it's time to go on defense. We deferred.
Let's take a look at the defensive line for the Colonials. We can bring up that graphic. Both sides of the ball AB's done a really nice job. Some of the highlights of this early season, Mark. So we'll bring up and just take everybody through the defensive line in just a minute. Raiders start out in a pistol. And up the middle, good defense by the Colonials. Nothing there with Ryan Welsh, the captain, carrying the ball.
Yeah, they've got 5 captains, and every single captain for Barnstable is in the National Honor Society. They had a great graphic with stories about all their captains. Very, very impressive group of kids.
This time a little pass intended for number
pass from number 16, Matt Peter Kuski.
Number 1.
Intended for number 1, Connor Baldessaro.
Connor.
He's a junior.
Here.
He's a big kid. He's 6'3". He's a good target. And now we've got him in a 3rd and long situation. Good way to start here. Let's see if we bring anybody here on 3rd and 9.
Just work with us. We got a 3-page roster going on.
Yeah. Oh, that looked like one
Peter
of the
Kuski
linemen.
looking long and deep. He's got Tilton on the sideline and complete across the 32 to 25-yard line of the Colonials.
And no flags on the play. And that's the guy we're watching. Zach Tilton. Take a look at that. A Red Raider first down. Tilton in the seam there. Beautiful pass. 1st and 10 for the Red Raiders.
And up the middle, nothing there, so Colonials stout up the middle.
And that's Hollis, 72, Hollis Durstein. And I want to tell you, we may lose Hollis. His brother plays for Lawrence Academy. He's 6'5", 320, and is going to BC next year. And I hope that Hollis does not follow into Lawrence Academy.
Go to BC after he graduates AB. That's what I say.
That's
all right. Pistol again. And fake, and it's up Tilton, who's all alone on the sideline. We were playing about 10 yards off of him.
Complete to number 2, Zeb Tilton.
Another 10-yard
Yeah, I'd like
gain.
to take a look at the defense on that.
The play is good for another Red Raider. First down.
Looked like a little breakdown on that. Oh yeah, he was all alone. Nobody had him. And the Red Raiders moving inside the red zone here.
And up the middle, no gain, just to keep the Colonials honest goes Ryan Welsh.
Carried by number 9.
Boy, it seems like it's really hard to run up the middle against this Acton Boxborough defense.
No gain on the play, 2nd and 10.
It's been that way for the first 2 games, except for the second half last game. They had Reading had some success with it.
All right, they
There's a fly.
run the fly up to number 8, Sam Rosen.
Ball carried by number
Another
8,
wide
Sam
out.
Rosen.
Okay, now you've got your 3rd and long, probably 4 down territory here.
No gain on the
Don't
play,
know
brings up
about a
3rd
field
down
goal
and 10.
kicker for the Red Raiders.
You see Tilton in this slot, and we have a safety over top.
Got Rosen split left.
Got Finn Murray looking, eyeballing Tilton, and keep an eye on him, see if they use him as a decoy or go to the big play.
And you
threat.
got man and man, Vic Otero and
Like
Rosen.
they're offsides. He
It's
goes to
gonna
the
go
corner the other way, and it's, well,
Oh,
a
yeah.
great ball play there by
Pablo
number 5.
Barrios.
Pablo
First number
Barrios,
1,
yeah.
Michael Turner, broken up by number 5, Pablo
Here's the replay.
Barrios.
Watch this athletic
Brings
play
up
here.
4th down and 10.
And that pass is right on the money. I mean, Barrios had to be there, and now it's 4th and 10. They're going for it.
All right. Let's keep an eye on Tilton again. He's got the inside. And again, same play, and it is complete to Sam Rosen. Really with plenty of separation. We'd like to see a replay on that.
Let's take a look at that play.
From 15 yards away.
Yeah,
Red Raiders 6, Colonials 0.
I don't know what kind of a breakdown that was, but Vic Otero was not within 10 yards of Rosen, and the Red Raiders strike very quickly. Number 24, Felipe Silva, to kick the extra point. No good.
Kick is
no good.
So
Okay.
they have 14 to go in the first quarter. It's the Red Raiders 6. And the Colonials nothing.
19 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Your score, Barnstable 6.
Okay, not an encouraging start, Tim.
No, and Mark, you know, the Red Raiders really come as advertised, which is, you know, really, really strong quarterback and athletic. And they're getting separation in that last play. You couldn't quite see the move that Rosen made here, whether it was a little pretzel route, which I think is what happened here, you know, a la Wes Welker.
Yeah.
And let's see if we can get, I don't know if we can have that angle on the camera.
Let's take a
Take
look
a look
at that.
again. Here's,
Yeah, it's hard to see.
it's hard to see, but I think he ran a little pretzel route there and got that separation. So I'll have to keep an eye on this.
But once again, you've got a very accurate quarterback here, and as Coach Bassett said, the best passer we've faced so far this year.
Number 24, Felipe Silva.
So far it was 56
Back deep to return for Colonials number 6, Victor Otero.
Okay,
Back deep.
Barnstable, 56 yards in the air and only 4 yards on the ground in that touchdown drive.
Nick Douglas and Vic Otero back deep for the Colonials.
Otero had a 68-yard kickoff return last week.
And they kick it deep enough for Nick Douglas to take it. He gets his speed, he gets on the edge, and he goes all the way to the 45. A good return for the Colonials.
That's great. Great speed by Nick Douglas. And as I said before, if the field is only like 3 or 4 yards wider, you know, Nick Douglas could probably score a touchdown on every kickoff return. And they're coming right up to the line of scrimmage here.
First and 10.
We'll bring up this offensive line in our, see if we can bring this up in the next play. This old line for the Colonials has done a nice job. All right, first and 10. Finn Murray. Finn Murray with the keeper up the middle. About 6 yards.
Okay, and that is a classic case of Coach Bassett taking a page from the Reading High School playbook, because Reading made a living in the second half on that exact play, and that's why I think Finn is going to run for over 100 yards. I think they're really going to feature him today. Taking a little time getting that play in. Here we go.
And Murray looking and keeping the ball and scrambling for just a couple, maybe to the 30-yard line. And bring up
probably no gain on the play. Yeah, 3rd and 4.
Here's the play here. You see Finn looking to his right and no gain. Just getting back to the 30-yard line. 3rd down and 4. Empty set. You see the Red Raiders in an umbrella. Finn Murray with the keeper. He gets up for a 1st down and more. And Mark, you really said it as we opened here that you expected Finn Murray to have a big game running.
I really do. I really do. And take a look at this.
Draw.
That's right up the middle. And that play looks like it's going to be open. Once you get past that first line of defense, you're going to have a lot of open territory to run.
That should open up the read option.
Absolutely.
You know, because they haven't been biting on the Finn threat in the first 2 games as they should. And now I think you start to see this. If I'm the Red Raiders, I'm going to be thinking twice. And Finn Murray again with a keeper. Gets good 4 yards there.
Ball carried by number 10, Finn Murray. Tackled by number 4,
running the read option.
Number 71, Juarez Stanley.
Okay, we've got Jonas
3 yards on the
Jonas
play, second
Wickman
down and 7.
in at tight end here. Ethan Logue split out right.
Red Raiders linebackers well off the ball, five yards off the ball, saying, "Hey, run against us." But all right,
Oh,
nice throw.
That may just be just a little bit short. I think we've got a
Stan
second
Bernard.
and 1.
Stan Bernard.
Just
Plays designed to go to the stick. Stan was just about a
Ball
yard
spotted just
short.
inside the Red
Third,
Raider 35,
third
third
and less,
down and 1.
third and less than 1.
you could hear that ball just hit his pads too. That ball had some
It
juice
just
on it.
whistled.
All right, there you go, Camposano. Just a little different running style than Finn Murray, and he gets a good 8-9 yards, and that run first down.
I think they're all focusing on Murray, and Camposano had a very tough game last week. Really didn't gain much yardage. Looking to get a little redemption this week.
And the ball is
boy.
batted down.
Incomplete pass batted down by number 10, Colby Burke.
Colby Burke,
6'1".
6'1", yeah, just a sophomore, 6'1". Second and 10 for the Colonials. We got Nick Douglas in, Vic Otero, and there we go.
5 wideouts for the Colonials. Just over the years, you can count on one hand how many times they've been in this formation. All right, fly formation, and they go with it. Nick Douglas on the edge, see if he can get up, and well defended by the Red Raiders. Maybe a 3-yard loss here.
Ball
Tough
carried by
to
number
see.
20, Nick Douglas, tackled by number 21, Michael Turner.
All right,
Loss
looks
of
like
2
about
yards on the play brings up 3rd and 12. Third and 8.
Third and 8. 4 down territory here for the Colonials. Ooh.
Almost intercepted
Incomplete pass.
Connor, but Badasera, is that how you pronounce that? I
Brings
can't.
up 4th down and 8.
Almost took it to the
Yeah,
house there.
tough decision. I thought it was just gonna take it and run. He thought he saw something, and luckily for AB, that ball was deflected. So big 4th down play for the Colonials here.
Finn under pressure. Middle screen, Camposano's got some room on the edge. He cuts up the middle, and it's touchdown Colonials.
Oh,
and
we
there's
got
some
a flag.
flags, 2
We got
at
a
once.
flag.
Colonials
Wow.
pass complete to number 21, Kyle
Good.
Camposano.
Let's
There is,
check
however,
that
a penalty
flag.
on the play.
Those refs had the best arm of the day. I could see that. That was a good throw there.
That was a Houdini move on the part of Finn Murray, but this all may come back here. Ooh.
Oh, it's a tough call. Ineligible receiver
Yeah,
downfield.
ineligible
Let's see if we
receiver.
can
Back
see
to
that in the.
Foxborough.
And I-
5-yard penalty will
And
still be 4th down.
I think that penalty was caused by Murray just moving around and eluding that tackle, and we had a receiver right down there, offensive lineman right next to Camposano, and it's going to be 4th. Well, they say 3rd down. It should be 4th down.
Fourth
Okay,
down.
now all right, now they move it to 4th down.
About 14 yards. 13 to go. Pressure on the edge. Finn Murray throws it deep, and it's intercepted. Wow. Up the
And
middle.
that's Sam Rosen. Great timing on the
Intercepted
part of
by
Rosen.
Number 8, Sam Rosen, returned to the Red Raider 24-yard line. 1st and 10, Red Raiders.
Well, now we've had 2 touchdowns called back for penalties in the last 2 weeks. There's a throw, a good throw, but Rosen with perfect defensive position, and then makes a nice return, and it's Red Raiders ball with a 7-0 lead.
And as
3:49 to go in the first quarter.
we talked about, Mark, it seems like there's 3 or 4 ball players on this Red Raiders team that you're not going to test if they're close on defense. They really do have the ability to go after the ball. All right, up the middle, very patient running game for the Red Raiders.
Oh,
The ball's
the ball
loose, and I believe that the Colonials have it.
That's Vic Otero.
Vic Otero with the recovery.
Very, very.
The result of the play is a turnover, 1st and 10, Colonials.
Here's the play. You had
Oh,
Ryan
tell
Wells
ya.
on the run, captain here, and you'll see the
Right at the
Colonials
end.
stand him up.
Right at the end of the play there.
1st and 10, Colonials from the Red Raider 27-yard line.
Here we go. Vic Otero basically just stole the ball. He just stole the ball. That's a strip. Strip and a recovery by Otero.
All right, Finn Murray with
Oh, he got
Good
cut
run off
down. Finn Murray, I thought he'd get more yardage. That's number 21. A nice tackle, Michael Turner. Michael
Good
Turner
spot on the
is
ball.
very active defensive player.
Gain of 5 yards on the play brings up 2nd and 5.
Murray gets 5 yards every rush. We'll be in great shape.
nice complete pass to Vic Otero on the edge, all the way to the 10, maybe the
And
9-yard line. There's a flag on the
there's
play.
another flag. Another flag, and I'm just concerned if we might have another ineligible receiver call here. Hollis Durstein was there, and that's the same call, and that play comes back. Those are mental mistakes, Tim. 2 big mental mistakes that have negated 2 really good plays by AB.
It's interesting.
Let's take a look once again. Let's see what we have here.
I don't see it.
Well, they're calling it tight, that's for sure.
That last
that's,
play, I could see there was lineman to the right of the play there.
Well, you could go 5 games. You could go half a season without a call like that, and then you get 2 in 1 quarter.
All right, tight trips to the left, and they do a toss to Capsani, cuts back over the middle, and gets 5 or 6. Mark, you can see right now, I'm not sure if it's the defensive alignment of Red Raiders, but we can run all day on them, whether it's Kyle
it really
or
appears that way.
Finn.
It absolutely appears that way.
They're playing a cover 2, they're playing a linebackers 4 or 5 yards off the ball. Their defensive line doesn't look, overwhelmingly.
I think the thing to do here is to run, to set up the run, and keep doing it.
But on the other hand, I think, Coach is probably saying we need to get this passing game tuned up for the DCL Tour as well. So we'll see how that all balances out strategy-wise. Finn looks downfield. Sees
Sack on the play by number 78, Joey Locust.
I didn't like the play call, Tim. You've got 3rd and 3.
6 yards on the play.
You've been making yardage on the ground, and now you're at a 4th and 10.
Yeah, like I said, Mark, I think there's a game within a game here to some degree, which is to develop our passing game, going forward into the season, because it's pretty clear that the run game is at an advantage for us.
You've got Lincoln Sudbury right now is the Globe expanded their top 20 to 25, and Lincoln Sudbury now is 21.
And they've got plenty of food and beverage for you, both hot and cold, featuring today's Wonky Taco.
Chelmsford beat Westford last week 35 to nothing.
Wow.
At front of building now.
See if we can bring that offensive line graphic up. Wanted to talk about that earlier in the game.
Also, fans.
There we go.
Players would be in the
So
crowd.
this whole line's done a nice job this year. Justin Duziak, Andrew Fleming, Hunter Shaughnessy, Hollis Durstein, and Sam Fleming. These guys have had 2 really solid games in opening up the season, and like every offensive line, they're still coming together, Mark. All right, 4th and 10. And we line up in a pistol. And again, another interception by Sam Rosen.
It looks like deja vu all over again. It's essentially the same route and the same defender. I don't know if Ethan Logue was the receiver on the first one, but there you go. Sam Rosen once again with great position, and that looks like the replay of the last interception. But it's 4th down, so that was actually better field position than if we had not completed the pass.
I think, I think the Raiders ran an invert there, Mark, and so we had a pistol. We had the right defensive formation here, running a single, cover, basically a single safety. And all right, now a little.
Oh, great pursuit! Great pursuit.
Little pass out to Sam Rosen. He handles the ball twice here, and that'll bring up.
Okay, Justin Dudziak in with Vic Otero. Vic is all over the field.
See Otero one-on-one with Sam Rosen on the outside here. Peter Kuski with, wide open is the all-dangerous Zeb Tilton. I mean, he has just been alone a lot this game.
Pass complete to number 2, Zeb
You remember that receiver for Army, Pete Dawkins? They called him the lonely end. Well, that reminds me of the lonely end because he just sits out there, and he's got a cushion of about 10 yards. That's the second time they've gone to that play.
Ball at the Barnstable 29-yard line.
Ah, someone jumped on that one.
Over the middle, they go, and wide open again. I mean, they had a couple steps. It was Michael Turner, number 21, a senior. And
Pablo
33 yards on the play and good for another Red Raider first down.
Take a look at this pass. This pass couldn't have been any better.
this quarterback is
not bad
else.
coverage.
Now the run game up the middle opens up as they give it to Captain Ryan Welch.
So
the Raiders got everything working on this run.
Yeah, and they're really accelerating it right now. And we got a timeout.
Bring up 2nd down and 2. That's the final play of the first
That's
quarter.
the end of the first quarter. Why don't we take a look, if we can, bring up that play from last week. We were up 7-0 against Reading, going in for a second touchdown. And take a look at Finn Murray. Take a look at that yard marker and look at Finn. He avoids a tackle and he's just 6 inches over the line. Nick Pasillo all by himself, about to get his second touchdown. And that play was called back, and then after that play it kind of went downhill, and you could tell at the beginning of the third quarter, and we even talked about it, the first couple plays of the third quarter looked a little sloppy and kind of felt the momentum turning in that game.
And it's what I suddenly opened up. You know, this is a young team and a young scheme on both sides of the ball, and that's what you would expect to see, really, is that, you know, can you play 4 quarters? Can you really call a consistent plays and get the production and so on? These are all growing pains, really, pulling this together. All right, Raiders come out of a pistol, play action. Peter Kuski again. Has he missed anybody?
What a play!
Wow.
Number 10.
Colby Burke.
Yep, Colby Burke, yeah.
By number 24, Nick Pasillo.
This
He's
kid,
210 pounds. He's got good size. He's 6'1", 210, and he's stretched out for that. And they're in their hurry-up mode right now.
Nothing
good
there.
play.
Maybe
Okay.
a 2-yard loss by
All
Hunter
right.
Shaughnessy
We got
incoming.
Andy Shen. Andy Shen on the stop.
Andrew Shen. Loss of 2 yards on the play brings up 2nd and 12.
And deep throw overthrown,
Okay,
intended for
Incomplete
Connor.
pass intended for number 1, Connor Baldessaro.
Yeah, no
Third
flag on
Baldessaro.
that play. There might have been a little bit of contact there, but thankfully no flag. And now it's 3rd and long.
Peter Kuski, a junior, listed at 5'10", looks a little taller than that on the field to me, but
There's a
back to
flag.
throw. Looks like a middle
He
screen
left
being
early.
set up.
No play,
Yeah.
ball penalty.
That's a false start. They're going to call 5-yard penalty. Illegal procedure. False start.
Penalty's a false start against Barnstable. So 5-yard penalty will bring up 3rd down and 17.
Okay, that makes a difference. 3rd and 17.
Ball spotted at the Colonial 32-yard line.
All right, 3rd down and looks like about 13, 14
No,
yards.
17 actually. 17. Yep.
In the middle. And complete to Sam Rosen.
Boy, take
Has
a look
about
at
6
this.
catches today.
Yeah, it's hard to believe that this team has only got 1 touchdown pass in 2 games and was shut out last week. It looked like they have a very well-timed offense and a good passer in Peter Kuski.
Peter
Number
Kuski,
13 on the
he
play
just
brings up 4th and 4.
kind of very unassuming how he just drops back there and makes every throw. I mean, he hasn't missed a.
Oh,
This time
AB
Rosen.
ball.
Incomplete pass intended for number 8, Sam Rosen. Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
And
First and
that
10
looked like a
Colonial.
catchable ball, Tim.
I think
don't-
he heard Finn Murray's footsteps there, you know. And you can't blame him, you know.
All right, we take over on downs. Good defensive stop by AB, and 9:10 to go in the 2nd quarter. Let's see if we can get something going here. I know we have to get the passing game going, but we also have to score. I'd like to see us pound the ball. That'll open up the passing game.
All right, up the middle, and there's your run as Kyle Capisano goes strong up the middle for
Ball carried
about
by
3
number
yards.
21, Kyle Campusano, tackled by number 52, Isaac Dulac. Gain of 3 yards on the play brings up 2nd and 7.
well, what a catch.
Pass
Well,
complete.
just off the
nice.
fingertips.
Yeah.
Nick Persillo.
Yeah.
Just
Tackled by number 21,
beautiful.
Michael Turner.
Nick is a player. I'll tell you, he had his welcome to AB game last week, and he's going to be playing here for
Fingertip.
three more years. Nick Pucillo.
All right, 3rd down and about 3. And it's a toss to, wow, on the edge goes Douglas, and with a burst of speed, no flags on the play across the 40 to the 45-yard line.
It is just great to see a player who can break it every single time. You take a look at Douglas, and he is a threat every single time he handles the ball. And both sophomores, you see 2 sophomores in action here with Pucillo and Douglas.
All right, they run it the same play, toss the other way on the edge. This time the Raiders, the second effort by
Oh,
Douglas,
yeah.
maybe gets back, gets a 2-yard gain out of that play. See where they mark it.
Connor Baldessaro and number 21, Michael Turner.
Yeah, good effort by Douglas just to get a couple of yards out of that.
Gain of 1 yard on the play brings up
1
2nd
yard
and 9.
gain.
You see the Red Raiders lining up a little tighter to the ball now. Adapting to the run, showing a run blitz up the middle. Finn Murray with a read option and gets some room on the edge for a first down.
All right, great vision by Finn Murray.
That's a right read on that.
Yeah, that was great. He got rid of the blitz. The blitz came the other way. Then he just juked the guy and just found his way to a first down. Nice run by Finn Murray.
My partner's happy when Finn's running that ball.
Yeah, 100 yards today. That's my prediction.
Vic Otero, and then here goes Kyle Capisano up the middle. And he's still going. His legs are still going. Wow, big, tough run. You just don't want to be a linebacker meeting Kyle Capisano up the middle.
All right, that's another first down.
That
That's
looks like it
exactly, as you say, this is exactly what the doctor ordered. You run the ball.
There you go.
You run it up the gut. And
first down.
Capisano.
There we go, a little out pass to Vic Otero, and he's got just a nice cut in the slot and good hard run for another first down.
You know what I love about Vic Otero is, the kid's 150 pounds. He plays like he's 220 pounds. And he just gets that extra yardage. He just fights for every single inch.
And also, he's just always has great separation. There's really nobody that, at the point of attack, is close to him. All right. Nick Douglas up the middle this time. And maybe back to the line of scrimmage. A little bit of a, ball winging around there. It scared me a little bit, ball security-wise, but we'll take it.
East and West makes me feel a lot better with Nick Douglas and North and South, that's for sure.
Tackled by number 71,
All right, you actually
But still,
got 2.5,
still a gain.
almost 3 yards.
Still a gain, decent gain.
Wow, we had over the middle, Vic Otero, touchdown. And that time, they had the post pass. They kept coming back to that play. I know you had a heart attack, partner, but there you go. There's 6 on the board.
Well, like you said, separation. And take a look at the separation that Vic got on this play. Finn Murray just taking his time, and look at Vic all alone there. And we are going to have a lead if Pablo can make this extra point.
And you know what else was great about that is Finn Murray looked off that play. And that's just more experience there. He did a nice look off. And I think it was Pablo was wide open on the sideline there for an alternate play. And there's the kick, and it's no good.
Whoa, wait a minute. They're going to try to take it back. We got to stop. We got to stop this guy.
And out of bounds.
There we go. That was number 11.
Point after attempt is no good.
And that was
11, Matt Fredo.
So with
Matt Fredo.
38 seconds remaining.
5:38 to go in the first half. It's all tied up 6-6, Mark. And I think, the tale of this game so far has been the Red Raiders come as advertised, athletic. And here's the play here. Let's just take a look at this kick. Or the touchdown, I should say. Watch this. Looks off the play. Pablo's sitting there on the sideline, and then beautiful throw over the middle. Touchdown, Vic Otero. So Red Raiders come as advertised, as I was saying, and the Colonials have been sort of testing different aspects of their offense along the way. And this last drive, to your point, have settled down and really created a more consistent run game, which I think ultimately got them down the field and had the opportunity to score the touchdown.
Yeah, and that's why Vic had that kind of separation, because they were playing for the run. And now we have an even game here. New start.
All right, blue kick over the middle, and was that Sam Rosen?
Yeah, it's Sam Rosen.
Sam Rosen.
Kickoff return by
Up to
number
the
8,
40-yard line, so good field position for the Red Raiders here.
In fact, both teams seems like the whole game so far from the field position point of view, each team has started on the 40-yard line.
Yeah, right.
It's really
good. Just put it on the 40-yard line. Forget the kickoffs and.
All right.
Got a problem with the clock. Problem with the clock.
Got a timeout here. We have a problem with the clock.
While we're talking about that, I just want to thank the Barnstable Red Raider athletic director and team for giving us these great accommodations here. It's not often that we get to broadcast the game with a roof over our head, Mark. We're usually out in the rain.
Not only that, but I just called room service, and we're going to get a couple of steaks. So this is not bad.
So we thank you.
Not bad conditions.
This week will be Barnstable High School's curriculum night. It'll be
Usually we're out in the elements, and if it were pouring today, we would be drowned rats. But this is very, very comfortable, and we have a good view of the field too.
All right, so I think they got the clock fixed, and we're back ready to go here. Seems. Yes. All right, 1st and 10 for the Raiders.
Now they have gone long on kickoff returns.
Fake the fly up the middle.
Okay,
And
good pursuit.
let's take a look at the defensive line for the Colonials. You can bring up that graphic.
ball carried by number 9, Ryan Welsh.
They are very similar personnel here. Justin Duziak at the end, Hollis Durstein, Hunter Shaughnessy, who's got like 2,000 tackles this year, and Matt Cox.
I go away. See, it's not.
All right, play action. Peter Kuski looks, little loop pass, nothing
He just
there.
threw that away. Just threw that away. He was under a lot of pressure from Pusillo,
3rd down and 6.
and really had no choice but just throw it into the stands. And it's 3rd down.
You can see the wind blowing the mist across the field here. A pretty good clip, keeping the players nice and cool. It's like a big mist fan blowing over the field here.
Where's the
Kuski
rush?
looking, he's scrambling outside, and incomplete.
Very nice. And who is the guy? Vic Otero, all over the field. And we had Justin Duziak with some pressure.
Back deep to return for the Colonials, number 6.
So the Colonials are kind of getting it together. It's kind of congealing a little bit right now, and they're kind of getting their bearings.
And the more after seeing this team play a little bit, these two back here are really dangerous. Duziak and Otero. I wouldn't want to kick to them. All right, they get off a good punt. And Vic Otero's going to let that ball roll. And it's down to about the 14-yard line. That's a heck of a punt.
I want
That's
to tell
a
you, let's
college
see
punt.
the replay. Look at Matt Cox here. If we can get a replay, this punt was almost blocked.
132.
Take a look at this. Look at Matt coming in. Oh, just missed it. Great punt.
And as soon as I talked about how the field position wasn't even a factor in this game, we have.
I think we should just put the ball on the 40-yard line and start from there.
So there you go. We're backed up.
43-yard punt. That's a legit punt.
I meant to. It's kind of fun watching the Colonial sideline from this vantage point with all the signs and the action going on, as we call this offense here, because it's more animated than your old-style Colonial.
Oh, for sure.
All right, Finn Murray looking downfield, and it looks like I don't know if there was a hold there or that Jonas Wakeman just stopped a little sit-down play in the slot with miscommunication, but incomplete.
Okay, right back up to the line of scrimmage here. 2nd and 10. And now they're calling the play. And it looks like they're going to go right to a snap here.
All right, Finn Murray with the quarterback throw up the middle, and he's got one player to beat. 1st down and more. Just shoestring tackle here.
That's the call, and that's going to be open all day. And look at Finn using his legs.
1st and 10 from the Colonial 25.
That beautiful.
And you see the block by Hunter Shaughnessy there.
Hunter Shaughnessy, a great block.
Seal block, beautiful. All right.
There's a blitz.
And
The blitz got him.
Ball carried by number 21, Kyle Camposano, tackled by number 4, Matt Turner.
Bring up about a yard gain and
Gain of 1 yard on the play.
second
Brings up
down.
2nd and 9.
Raiders saying, go ahead, you know, you can throw the ball up the middle if you want. We're going to run blitz, put some pressure on you. Blitz again, and Vic Otero, just off the hands, fingertips.
Incomplete pass intended for number 6.
Against
Vic
that
Otero,
defense,
broken
that's
up
the
by
play to
number
run,
11,
Mark. You
Matt
got
Bretto.
good angle. You can get free.
3rd down and 9 from the
Great pass.
26-yard
Great
line.
pass.
It's a pretty good game within the game between the two coaching staffs here. I like the way this is working out. It's going to be
Yeah, it's
fun to
it
watch.
definitely is a bit of a chess match here. 3:34 to go. Big 3rd down play for AB. There's another blitz.
All right, little out pass and
Pass
get about a
complete to number
4-yard
Cam
gain,
Bernard.
5-yard gain
Tackled by
to
number
Bernard.
21, Michael Turner.
And
Well,
gonna bring
that's a punting situation.
Yeah.
If they've got a fake punt play, this is a good place to run it.
Brings up 4th down and 3.
4th and 3. That's not a lot of yardage to get. And let's see. Connor Cates, I'll tell you, Connor Cates, when he was punting with that rugby punt of his, he was a threat to run on every punt, and he made a few first downs last year.
He sure did. It made every punt a play you had to lean forward and watch.
Now we have our stat man here, Will Henry. Will, how many yards does Finn Murray have on the ground?
6 carries, 53.
6 carries, 53. Okay.
He has 43 yards in the air with a touchdown and 2 picks.
43 yards throwing, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions, 53 yards rushing.
All right, we're going for it.
Okay.
And
of course Barnstable is going to call a timeout here. That could have been, the
30-second timeout, Barnstable.
you just do a hard count. You do a hard count. And you see if somebody moves, and then you call your own timeout. That's a gutsy call from your 37-yard line on 4th and 3. Let's see what they do now. Let's see if they punt the ball. They're going for it. Here we go. Big play. Yeah, it's just a hard count. Now we call a timeout.
I think the Barnstable coach just basically said, just nail your feet to the
Right,
ground
exactly,
and don't
exactly.
move.
Do not move.
And here comes the punt team.
Now let's see if they fake the punt.
I was going to say, Zeb Tilton is, he really, it's one of these scenarios where they don't really use him to the full extent. He's kind of held back a little.
Yeah, no, he's a force. I mean, he's a fast kid. All right, let's see if
punt for the Colonials, number 2, Finn Murray, back deep to return for the Red Raiders, number 2, Zeb Tilton.
let's see if Finn tries to get this through. Oh!
Almost blocked there. And we get an AB roll, and he's taken at the end by Zeb Tilton and
All right, that's great play.
Return by number 2, Zeb
Okay,
Tilton.
that's in.
Tackle by number 54,
Andy Fleming
and number
on the
11,
stop
Bo.
there. And Barnstable takes over here with 3:15 to go.
And we got a timeout in the field. Pablo Barrios.
Pablo
Red Raiders
Barrios.
to their own 40-yard line.
He looks to be okay here. Let's see. Pete, Mr. C coming out. See, Mr. C is not in his usual yellow AB colors. He's in his blue away colors. I guess he wears yellow at
I didn't know
home
that,
and
Mr.
blue
C
on the
had-
road.
There
you know?
you go.
I didn't know that Mr. C had so many wardrobe changes.
All right.
Okay, Pablo coming out. just walking it off right now. You know, this Barnstable team, Tim, you know, I mean, they've been a very, very good team over the years. Last year, they had a little bit of a down year. They were 5-6, but you know, under this coach Whidden, they're 39-28. You know, they've been to Super Bowls, and they've been in the top 20 before. So it's a good program with a good history.
And it is, you know, Barnstable is home of the women's volleyball capital of the Northeast.
Amazing
Great
volleyball team. Wow. For years. I mean, talk about dynasties. It's like the Watertown field hockey team.
I think it's very similar. All right.
That's a fumble. That is, ooh.
Oh, boy. And it turns into a 5-yard gain, a heads-up play by Ryan Wells.
And can you say fortuitous bounce? Take a look at this. Look at this. That's a back pass. It bounces right into his arms, and it's almost like a design play.
That's the first off pass by Matt Pitikuski all game. And they run up the middle. And
great pursuit. Great pursuit.
By the
all right,
Colonials.
take a look at that. Once again, coming up, Matt Pusillo coming up.
Gain of 2 yards on the play.
Take a look at 24. Take a look at 24 here. He is right in the middle of things. And Kyle Camposano on top of it, too.
Look at AB playing up on the line here, all across. Looks like.
That's it. Did we? Oh, that's a timeout. Timeout. I didn't know if there was a movement on the line because of all the AB movement.
Now that's interesting. Why would he call a timeout on that play unless there was just confusion on the play run? Maybe that was it, because here we are, single high safety. It looks like a pass play. I would say, you know, with the Raiders' athleticism, we have, you know, they're playing matchup here, so they must have a, you know, a matchup somewhere along that line of scrimmage that they like. So interesting.
Well,
okay.
Now we're switching up here.
And whoa, what a hit! And I think that's short of first down.
That's short. They'll probably go for it at the 50-yard line, but that is going to be about a yard
Here's
short.
Here's the replay
of the
here.
down.
Watch this.
Wow, look at that. He almost got away. Almost got away.
2.5 yards brings up 4th down and 8.
And that was Fleming with a great stop.
Sam Bam Bam Fleming. Here's the first nickname of the year right there.
Sam Bam Bam Fleming. I like that. All right, we got a timeout by AB here. We got to set up their defense on this 4th and short. 1:45 to go in the first half, an even game here.
Here's that replay again.
Look at Fleming. Take a look at that. Oh my God, what a collision. We got to get off the field. He should have snapped it. Could have done a Tom Brady. There we go. We had 2 possible penalties there. Peter Kuski had a 5-yard penalty there if he just called for the ball, because Ethan Logue was not getting off the field. But then Durstein went over the line of scrimmage. Let's see if there was movement on the offensive line. They're having a big conference about it.
They are.
Could be subject to differing interpretations. Red Raiders are calling it. They're calling it an Acton-Boxborough penalty. Acton-Boxborough is calling it a Red Raiders penalty.
Kyle Camposano is trying to influence.
All right. Okay, we've
like
got movement
AB.
on the line, and that's going to make it a 4th and 6, Tim. Huge difference between 4th and 1 and 4th and 6. And the Barnstable coach is just frustrated. They're explaining the call to the Barnstable players, and now they're moving it back 5 yards. So it's going to be 4th and 6 now.
What was the play? What was the call?
call was illegal procedure, I think,
Penalty
against
call, false start.
false
on
start,
Barnstable.
illegal procedure, false
5
start
yard
on
penalty brings
Barnstable.
up 4th down and 5.
All right, now the Red
On the
Raiders
punt
go
for
in
the
punt
Red Raiders,
formation.
number 3, Corey Wardwell.
What a difference.
AB drops back just Vic Otero. And end over end kick, and they just let that ball bounce. And again,
And what a bounce.
another, probably, what is that, 55-yard punt.
That's right, 50-yard punt, right down to the 5.5-yard line where AB takes over with 1:20 to go. All right, so Coach Lito, what's your call here with 1:20 to go on your own 5-yard line?
You know, I think you still, you got that post pattern open with if you get the right defensive look, and I think you take a shot downfield here. You just make sure you throw that ball long,
You
Finn.
should hear the coaches up there. They're screaming at the punt returner, going like, cover, do it better.
So we have 1:20 to go. But I think you take a shot downfield. See how the Raiders play it. So they're playing prevent here with their umbrella. So we run up the middle. Kyle Capisano picks his way up for about 7-8 yards here. Let's no 5 yards.
Okay, right now looks like they're gonna
21, Kyle Capisano.
play it safe.
And 6 yards on the play brings up 2nd and 4.
Clock is moving. No timeout by AB.
AB taking their time. Now, looks like they want to.
Looks like they're just running it out here. Taking a lot of time here.
And up the middle again is a good cutback, and see the Raiders going for the ball, and that looks like that'll be.
No,
See where we are, very
if
close to a
Barnstable
first down.
doesn't call a timeout, that should do it.
Tackled by a host of Red Raider
Clock
defenders.
is stopped. That is
Result of
first
the
down.
play is good for a Colonial first down. 1st and 10 from the Colonial 16-yard line.
And now the clock starts to run. Looks like the AB is going to let the clock run out. And that'll do it for the first half.
Well, we got a new game starting the second half. 6-6.
That's the end of the first half.
There it
For
is.
the Barnstable Red Raiders,
Interesting
Jackson
first half,
Barnstable
Mark.
Colonials
You know,
6.
I think we were almost like at a scrimmage testing different aspects of our offense, to your chagrin, but that's what we were doing in my mind. And the Raiders show up, very athletic team, but I think our defense is calibrated a little bit better as we proceeded through the game as first half as well. So we're all tied at 6-6, which is we're in good position here.
Yeah, and we did survive 2 interceptions and made a few nice plays. And Finn Murray is right on schedule for his 100 yards today.
He's got 100 total yards already if you look at run and pass, and he's really running the ball very effectively, and Kyle Campusano is going to get his motor running and have a big second half. That's my prediction. So with that, that's it for the first half action. We'll be right back after this message with the Statman player comparison.
Shire, Caton, and Epstein PC, located in the historic Weatherby House, has been your community law firm for over 25 years. We have 5 attorneys and a supporting staff to serve your business, real estate, or estate planning needs. For more information on how we can assist you in your legal needs, contact us at 978-264-4655 or visit us online at www.skactonlaw.com. That's www.skactonlaw.com.
All right, welcome back, everybody. It's time for our Statman halftime player comparison. Mark, take it away.
Well, as I said, Finn Murray running is going to be a big threat today. It has been in the first half. 6 carries for 53 yards. Passing, he's 4 for 8 for 43 yards. 1 touchdown to Vic Otero. It says 1 interception, but he was intercepted twice by Rosen, who had just incredible defensive position, and Rosen's a good guy to stay away from in the second half. Vic Otero, of course, with that beautiful 32-yard touchdown score. On the other side of the ledger, Peter Kuski, 8 for 15, 114 yards, and a touchdown. Very impressive passer. Welch running 9 carries for 23 yards. Rosen, 3 receptions for 31 yards and 1 touchdown. And the one person that we don't see here, we have to watch for the second half, is Zeb Tilton, because I think he is going to figure somewhere in the second half because he's just too good a football player.
I agree. He's like a live wire out there, and we got to really be careful. But that's it for the Statman halftime player comparison. We'll be right back with highlights from the first half and second half kickoff right after this message.
I'm Saad Dino, pharmacist and co-owner of Acton Pharmacy, located at 563 Massachusetts Avenue in West Acton. Your source for prescriptions, medical supplies, and a flu shot for the winter ahead. Our brand new state-of-the-art compounding lab provides compounded medications customized to the patient's needs in a specialized form like a liquid, cream, or capsules. Compounded medications are a needed alternative for those that cannot take commercially available products. We are also glad to assist you in helping you understand Medicare Part D plans and choosing a prescription plan that is best tailored to your medication needs. And when you can't come to us, we'll be glad to come to you via our delivery service. This year marks our 20th anniversary serving this great community. Please join us on October 14th when we'll commemorate this anniversary here at the pharmacy by honoring you, our customer. We hope to see you then. Go AB football.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Let's look at some key plays from the first half, and here we go. First, you got Peter Kuski looking over the middle, and is that Pablo Barrios with a nice athletic play to shut that down.
And here's one, that little pretzel route that you were talking about.
To Sam Rosen.
Yeah,
right?
Sam Rosen, big defense and offense.
And there's Kyle Capisano just running hard up the middle. He's had really some good, tough runs.
Okay, Finn Murray coming back, and that big mitt of Colby Burke, just a sophomore.
Finn Murray looking deep over the middle, and Sam Rosen, the enemy of the state.
Yes, he really is. He's the number one enemy so far. We're going to see another one of those. There he goes. There's Welch coming up. Look at Vic Otero. Look at Vic Otero. Strip that ball and collect it.
Here's Finn Murray looking deep again, and look at that. It looks like a replay.
It's like Rosen is the receiver. He's running the receiver route rather than the defender route. And there's a long pass, and look at Turner. I mean, that ball couldn't have been put in any better. Great defensive position by Barrios.
Right,
but
play action, Peter Kuski with a nice route, a fingertip grab.
Yeah, that's Colby Burke again on
Colby
both
Burke.
sides. He's a sophomore.
There's the keeper by Finn Murray, had 100 yards total offense in the first half.
There we go, Vic Otero, lots of separation, and that's our touchdown. We're getting ready for the second half here, Tim.
And we'll be right back after this message.
Hey America, is there anything you're truly proud of? How about becoming an aviation maintenance technician? In just 14 months, you'll be watching the metal birds that you just repaired soar back into the sky. I can't think of anything else to be more proud of. At National Aviation Academy, we train ordinary men and women to do extraordinary things. Welcome to your future. Your plans are ready for takeoff. 800-292-3228 or visit bostonwingman.com.
All right, here we go. The Raiders kicking off, and they loop it over the middle. And it's a fair catch.
Yeah. Fair catch by Matt Pusillo. Nick Pusillo right on the 26-yard line here.
All right. You know, these two teams all tied up, but a lot more action than a 6-6 game in that first half.
Yeah, it was like you said, it's kind of like a scrimmage almost. Like they're kind of filling each other out, trying different stuff. I think that we're preparing for the DCL, looking at different formations, different plays. And let's see, we have a Fake run blitz. Let's see if they blitz.
See the Raiders tightening up those linebackers this time around after the first half. And there's Finn Murray with an absolute purposeful run up the middle for about 9 yards. That wasn't a quarterback draw. That was a grab the ball, not even a read option. That was just attack. And there you go, Mark. Look at this.
Exactly. And that's exactly the play to call on that first play of the second half.
Call that a quarterback power.
And then what you do is you fake that, you give it to Camposano or Pusillo.
Quarterback power the other way, and he's got a good seam, and he's got a opening all the middle. He's got one to beat, and a good block on the end, and he's all the way down to the 15. And
all right.
A great stalk block by Stan Bernard at the end of that play.
But take a look at that block at the line of scrimmage. Look at this replay. Take a look at that block by Pusillo, and he just took Corey Wardwell out of the play, and then it was wide open for Finn Murray.
All right, the toss to Camposano. He's got some room on the edge. And, wow, good closing speed by the Raiders. It looked like he had a shot for about a 9-10 yard run.
Yeah, but it's a pretty good game by Camposano. I like the way that Camposano squared his shoulders and got to the corner. Over 100 yards. Finn Murray has got his 100.
Second and 5.
It's only the beginning of the second quarter.
Ball's on the 15. All right, Finn Murray up the middle, and this time
just couldn't get that block.
Run blitz by the outside linebacker.
Number 53, James Peabody.
Right,
James Peabody, captain.
1 yard on the play brings up 3rd down and 3.
Yeah, 3rd and very makeable 3.
Nick Pusillo checks in as the tailback. They run out of Nick Pusillo gets the ball, and there's a flag on a play.
Yeah, I think that's Douglas, and I'm not sure if they're going to call a legal procedure on that or not.
Number 20, Nick Douglas, tackled by number 52.
Douglas got the first down, but let's check the flag here.
Yeah. And Mark, remember last week, both teams last week were offsides. Reading and all game long. I think the refs reviewed the game and said we're going to go into this game and call it tighter. These kids are getting away with it.
Offside. Wait a minute.
Whoa.
Let's
here we are.
Let's hold the horses here. We got a first down.
First and goal on the 4.
Penalty declined by Acton Boxborough. Result of the play was good enough for a first down.
Yeah, the play gained more than 5 yards, so AB declined the penalty.
All right. Pusillo and Camposano. This time it's a power. It's a 36 power.
He's got it.
They're running wing team touchdown there.
Wow, that's like old-time Acton Boxborough football. A 36 power.
That's the first time AB's run a wing T play by my calculation.
Let's go back to the wing T here, shall we? Oh, open territory, but Kyle Camposano. What's the wing T? We used to play the wing T, didn't we? Once upon a time? Okay. And we have Finn Murray replacing Pablo Barrios, who was injured in the first half, and he's not going to be kicking, but I think he's holding. Vic Otero holding, I'm sorry. Whoa!
Oh, hit the bar, and it's no good. So with 8:48 to go in the third quarter, it's the Colonials up 12-6.
We got teams taking the local, not the express, on these touchdowns, and hopefully that's not going to be factoring into the second half scoring here.
Take a look at the touchdown again. And there you see the lead blocker with Nick Pusillo going through the hole, just a classic 36 power.
That's old-time AB football.
And
I love that.
Run that one more time, you probably see the guard, both guards pull, or one guard, depending on how the defense is lined up, and then you really shed a tear or two. It's just a beautiful thing.
It is a beautiful thing.
Here it is. Let's see.
I may start
Let's see
crying.
what's going on with the guards.
Look at
There's
that.
a guard pull there. Oh, boy.
Colonials number 10, Finn Murray. Back to the Red Raiders number 8.
All right, we digress. Okay.
Number 2,
AB getting ready to kick off, and back deep, the dangerous Sam Rosen. And a squib down the middle, and it's much better special teams there. Ball on the 35.
Okay,
Keep
so
the ball away from Zeb Tilton or Sam Rose, and I like that.
we picked up 5 yards on that. They're not starting on the 40. All right, let's get a 3 and out, get the ball back, and start taking control of this football game here. Now, one important thing is that you see now you've got Finn Murray in the defensive secondary, and I think that makes a big difference having him back there. He's playing
And the
free
Raiders
safety
come up
there.
So there you go. Both teams come out of the second half with power running. That time, Ryan Welsh.
And you see Finn Murray coming from a free safety there to make the stop on that, coming right up.
6 yards on the play brings up 2nd and 4.
They're setting us up for a play action to tilt here. There is Tilton with a catch for a couple yards.
Very good defense by Camposano, and really no gain at all on that play. And it's 3rd down, big 3rd down.
2 yards on the play brings up
Well,
3rd down and 2.
they gave him 2 yards on the play.
All right, Peter Kutsky looking to pass, and he's throwing the ball long, and Tilton is all alone, and is tackled by Finn Murray. How does he get that separation? I mean, he just has nobody around him, and yet he's the kid on the program that you got to watch
look
for.
at this. This is an exact replay to the other side of the first half reception by Tilton. They found something there in the secondary.
I think that's a crossing route, I would expect there, and up the middle, no gain as the Colonials get calibrated on that interior run defense. I'd like to bring up that play one more time. Let's see where Tilton's lined up. I think he's in the right slot. Let's see.
1 yard on the play brings up 2nd and 9 from the Colonial 34.
You can't tell, but because, yeah, I think he's in the right slot. That's a missed assignment there. 2nd and 10. Tilton in motion. And I think they were trying to run the same play, except this time.
And once again, Matt Cox putting extreme pressure. I thought that was set up as they're going to be set up as a screen. It almost looked like a screen setup because they were in on Peter Kutsky, but Cox and Camposano really putting the pressure on.
On the game within the game, Tilton was lined up in the right slot, and this time Priscilla really, chucked him at the line of scrimmage, and that really got. So he was doing a slant route to the same area. The ball was thrown to that same spot, Mark. They're running that same play.
Oh, someone left early.
Yeah, Tilton's got a free release, and it's just overthrown. Now you got to put a body in that kid.
I'll tell you, Tilton is a force, and now, big call. No question they're going to go for it.
Oh, they got all the boards up here. ABC, 1, 2, 3. They got a lot of stuff getting called for this play. 4th down on the 35.
Let's see the pressure come.
AB in a cover 2.
They've had good pressure even
Three-man rush.
without a blitz.
All right, Peter Kutsky's got a little middle screen, and short of the first down, AB ball, as far as I can tell. That ref
that could be a first down.
That's first down. I don't buy it, but
first down. I want to tell you.
First down.
And Sam Fleming, if we could get a replay on this, Sam Fleming almost had him. He just got out of his reach. Well, they're going live right now. Whoa.
Peter Kuski down, there's an end zone. Throw, and whoa, what a great play by Finn Murray. I think he got a hand on that.
Pass intended for number 8, Sam Rosen, broken up by number 10, Finn Murray.
Here's the replay. Let's see if
All right, look
Finn
at
actually hit
play
that
with
ball.
Sam Rose. Oh no, that's the last play. But the play before, Sam Fleming almost had him. Second and 10 here.
Well, you got Rosen on one side, you got Tilton in the slot. This is all right.
Turner, and he is met by about 6 AB defenders.
21,
Little
Michael
bubble
Turner.
screen, well defended by
Ethan Logue. Ethan Logue and Sam Fleming on the stop, and we've got somebody hurt here. Got someone on the ground.
Result of the play was a loss of 2 yards. Will be 3rd and 12 from the Colonial 27.
I'm just looking at numbers here. Is that Sam Fleming? I don't know if it's Fleming. Is it Fleming? Yeah. Yeah. That would be a huge loss for AB if Sam can't continue here. Great tackle by Fleming and Ethan Logue on that play. Hey Tim, next week's game has been moved from Thursday evening to Friday at 4 p.m. against Concord. So we're going to be playing at AB 4 o'clock next Friday. And taking a look at Fleming, that's
And
a
he
good
is-
sign. That's a good sign. He's up.
And
He's
he's-
up and he's walking. Let's give him a round of applause. He's a player, I'll tell you, tough kid.
Mr. C with that pixie dust that he does. I don't know what he does. He throws it on the players, and then they just get up. They rise up.
I think he was involved in the TB12 book. I think Tom Brady went to Mr. C for some real good medical information. All right, 3rd and long, big play here.
All right. And there's some.
Oh,
There's
no flag.
No flag, and I think
We
that's
caught a
offensive
break.
interference.
I don't
there.
know. Let's look at that. There's a lot of action on that play.
I thought it was a country swing dance or something going on there. Watch this. These two players
There's
are
a lot
locked
of
up.
contact. A lot of contact here. Oh, that could have gone either way. That was
Yeah.
a good no call, I think. 4th down. This is 4th in possession here.
Raiders attacking with this passing game, and over the middle, wide open, and a 1st down and more is Zeb Tilton with
Pass complete to number 2, Zeb Tilton. brought
his
down by
second
number
reception of the
9,
game, I think. I don't think he's had more
Result
than.
of the play on 4th down is good for another Red Raider 1st down.
Yeah, he just goes there and just kind of sits down there and just waits for the pass to come in. And it's 1st down for the Red Raiders, and they're right at the 10-yard line.
1st and goal from the Colonial
1st and
9-yard
goal.
line.
All right, swing pass to Welks, gets out on the edge, and he's cut down. Ball.
Oh, we got a flag. We got a personal foul somewhere
Pass
here.
complete to number 9, Ryan Welsh, tackled by number 10, Finn Murray.
Let's see what that
Penalty flag came in at the end of the play.
I think that's a personal foul. Let's see what the call is. If it goes against, let's see, personal foul against AB. That's going to be 1 yard closer.
Penalty is a personal foul against Acton Boxborough, resulting in an automatic 1st down. Ball moved half the distance to the goal line.
First-
1st and goal, Barnstable.
1st and goal from about the 1.5 yard line.
30-second timeout, Acton Boxborough. It's first.
That's a situation. If the personal foul is against Barnstable, it's 15 yards. If it's against AB, it's 1.5 yards. But, well, I tell you, Tilton, he just finds his spot.
Well, we just play off of him. A lot of respect for his speed and athleticism, Mark.
And now these missed extra points can take on added significance here.
All right, power play with Welch.
He's in.
Touchdown.
Yep.
Touchdown, Red Raiders! Scored by number 9, Ryan Welsh from 2 yards away. Your score now tied at 12.
Okay, now for the all-important extra point. They whiffed on their first extra point. Welsh easily over the goal line here. And they're going for 2.
Kukuski over the middle, and it is complete. And it's completion.
2-point
Conversion, I should say.
Complete to number 8, Sam Rosen.
Good throw over the middle. You can see it on the replay here.
It's a good throw, but even a better reception by Rosen. Take a look at this. Look at Rosen. Absolutely leap for the ball, and a 2-point conversion, and 14-12 now with 5:17 to go in the third.
Well executed play. You can see Peter Kuski just kind of sidestep his way over. It looked like a power play to the outside. The Raiders kick off to Vic Otero and Nick Douglas.
Well, I know what these AB players are thinking right now. They do not want to take a 2-hour bus ride back to AB with a loss. So I'm expecting them to respond here.
Kick over the middle, and Douglas gets on the edge, cuts up the middle, breaks a tackle, gets on the outside, and cuts back over the middle again, and he's fighting his way up to the 45-yard line.
Oh, Tim, he made the wrong cut. Let's look at this. He cut in if he went to the outside, he had a touchdown. I mean, he made a great return up to the 45-yard line, but look at this. Look at this. He comes out, and then he cuts to the left, and then he cuts back in, and he had open territory there with his speed. He would have walked into the end zone.
All right, with all that, first and 10, the Colonials on the 24, on their own 45, I should say. Empty backfield, and Finn Murray with a quarterback draw, bounces off a defender and gets to the outside, breaks another tackle.
Oh, there's a flag. That could be a hold. There might have been a hold on Durstein. I don't know.
Stanley, there is a penalty down on the play.
Finn Murray really fighting for every yard. I thought he was going to be caught behind the line of scrimmage. Let's see what the call is. I thought there might have been a hold.
It's hard to see.
A lot of discussion. What do we got here? Now they're marching it back.
Block in the back.
10 yards.
Yeah. All right.
Illegal block in the back. Yep.
First down.
Penalty from the spot of the foul, now spotted at the Colonial 36. First and 19.
First and 19. Boy, been a lot of penalties this game. Nice
Oh,
catch.
good play. Good play
Good
by
out.
Ethan Logue. Good hands.
Pass complete to number 11, Ethan Logue, tackled by number 21, Michael Turner.
Here's the replay here. Watch this quick little curling.
5 yards on
Yeah,
the play. brings up
good hands
second
by
and 14
Logue.
from the 41.
Curl out, I should say. It's really nicely done. Good timing play.
Still have a long way to go to get a first down here.
Right call, but just weren't able to get outside that block there. As soon as that play got turned in, we had no chance there.
Yeah,
Mark.
and he also slipped a bit, couldn't get his footing, and now we're stuck with a third and must be like third and 20 right now.
Yardage, tackled by several Red Raider defenders, stopped for a loss of 3 yards. It's a third down and 17.
Third and 17 now.
Third down, a long 20. Looks like 17, 18 yards to me. All right, Finn looking downfield. And almost
where's the
intercepted
call?
in the flat.
There's the interference call. I was looking for that. Ethan Logue.
Got a push off there?
Clapping.
Incomplete pass intended for number 11, Ethan Logue, broken up by number 21, Michael Turner.
No, it's going the other way.
There is
It's
a
going
penalty
against
flag
Logue.
on the play.
Offensive interference. Let's take a look at the call here. And it looks like I'm sure they'll decline that penalty. Offensive pass interference. Let's look at that play again.
Penalty was offensive pass interference against Acton Boxborough, declined by Barnstable.
And
Brings
take a
up
look at
fourth down
Ethan
and
Logue.
17.
There's the pass.
Back deep to return for the Red Raiders is number 2,
And
Zeb
there's
Tilton.
Logue.
I don't see
I
it.
don't see it. I
don't
just
see
see an
that.
incomplete pass. I don't see any interference.
And the kick is number 10, Finn Murray.
All right.
Oh,
And
bad
it
roll.
takes a Red
bad
Raiders
bounce.
bounce out of bounds at the
35.
35-yard line.
Yeah.
First and 10,
At
Red
the
Raiders.
Barnstable 35
We
yard
got
line. There's a
3:07 to go in the
penalty.
third quarter.
Let's take a look at the top 20, Mark, before we get too
Okay.
far in this game here. If we can bring that up.
Well, guess who's number one? Take a wild guess.
Let's see. Starts with the
Take
knee.
a wild guess. I tell you, this Everett team, I think, would be even against Boston College.
The flag on the
We got
field
another
here.
flag here.
Another flag. I didn't see.
We'll wait
We'll
on
bring
the
that
top
up right
20,
after
yeah.
this as we get
Might
this
have a
settled.
block in the back here. I don't know. Holding. Okay, that's going to
Holding
bring it
against-
back. 10 yards. All right, let's take a look at the top 20 if we can see it. There we go.
Penalty
Everett number
holding
1,
against Barnstable.
Reading right up there.
10-yard
Duxbury
penalty,
beat
backs the ball up to
Barnstable
Red Raiders
35 to
25 when
nothing.
they take over, first
And
down and 10.
Natick, really good team. Lexington, good team. And Lincoln Sudbury's there at number 21. You can't see it, but they're 21.
All right. Peter Kuski gets loose, looking downfield, and throws the ball on the sideline. It's complete. And the ball's loose. And looks like recovered by the Red Raiders.
Complete to number 1, Connor Baldessaro, tackled by number 20, Nick Douglas.
And I wanna
Covered
tell
by
you,
Zeb Tilton.
The presence of mind of Peter Kowski on this play is just amazing. He's looking, he's got nowhere to go, and he steps back and he sees his receiver. Beautiful play, beautiful quarterback play.
Roughing the passer, personal foul. This has to be one of the most penalized games that I've seen Acton Boxborough play in a long time.
Ball
Really?
placed at the Colonial 37-yard line and brings up a Red Raider. First down.
Roughing the passer.
like they were offside here. Flags all over the field. I think Zeb Tilton jumped that play.
Penalty flag on the play.
But I'm not sure that's what they called. They called something in the backfield here. Look, might have been offsides by AB. Let's see what they call. These refs have been busy
Yeah,
today.
they really
I've never
consult
seen
with
anything
one
like it.
another. They do. They want to make sure of that call. Let's call something, huh? Chop block. Okay, we have a chop block
Wow.
against Barnstable. That's a big call.
Penalty is a chop block against Barnstable.
That's
15-yard
a
penalty,
big one. That's a
48-yard line.
15-yarder. That's a
First and
personal
25.
foul. First and 25 for the Red Raiders.
All right, middle screen. And good coverage by Acton Box.
Kyle Camposano
Pass complete to number 9, Ryan.
stopping a big play. Here come the Seagulls. Take a look at that.
There you go.
We have a Seagull at the 42-yard line.
Second and 19.
Second and long. Here we go.
Under pressure, and he gets loose. Peter Kuski showing his ability to scramble. He hasn't really done that much this game, but he got loose then.
And, you know, we didn't have a real scouting report. I mean, we just had a scouting report, just a good passer,
Runs out of
but
bounds at the
he
Colonials
showed his
43-yard
running
line.
chops there, too. It's still third and long, though.
Gain of 13 yards on the play brings up 3rd down and 6.
3rd and 6.
Ball's loose and recovered.
Okay, 4th
For about
down.
a 4-yard loss, they'll bring up 4th down and 10.
Yeah, this is an interesting call. You've got a 2-point lead here. Do you want to give up field position by trying to go on 4th down, or do you want to get AB back inside their 10 or 15-yard line? Interesting play call.
I'd kick it myself and pin us back, but
Well, if they don't convert, AB would take over on about the 37-yard line. You might see a quick kick here, too.
Penalty is a personal foul against Acton
Ah,
Box.
here we go. This is unbelievable. Unbelievable.
15-yard penalty. Result of the penalty is another Red Raider. First down.
The coaching staff is going to be absolutely out of their mind by now.
sure
If we could see that play, I don't know if we saw that, but this is very uncharacteristic of an Acton Boxborough team. Let's take a look here.
1st and 10 Red Raiders from the Colonial 21.
Didn't see anything there.
I think they might have called it on maybe Kyle just reaching for that ball, but he was on
No,
it.
that couldn't be. That can't
I'm
be a
just saying,
personal foul.
I'm puzzled because
On the Colonial
where else you call the personal foul except at the side of the ball? I don't think there's any reason to call it on Kyle there. That's a
The referees have certainly inserted themselves in this game, and
Pass complete to number 21, Michael Turner. Tackled by number 10, Finn Murray.
okay,
Michael
that's
Turner.
a first
Good
down.
for
First
another
down to
Red
Turner.
Raider. First down.
This is going to be a good test right now, Mark, both defensively and the character to respond as well. 58 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. Little out pass to Tilton, and he gets down to about the 2-yard
Pass
line.
complete to number 2, Zeb Tilton. Tackled by number 20, Nick Douglas.
Nick Douglas
Pass good for 4 yards.
On
Down
the
to Colonial
coverage here,
4,
but-
2nd and goal.
Peter Kowski is just in rhythm right now.
Full timeout, Acton Boxborough.
We got a timeout by Acton Boxborough,
And
and
an update from the Snack Bar. Pizza,
we'll
hot and fresh.
I have
has
to
arrived.
take
It's
a
on
look
sale
at
now.
the replay of this game, and I'd like to see what those personal fouls were about, and and who they were called on, because I mean, if you're looking at what Kyle Camposano did there at the end of the scrum there, that was nothing. He's reaching for the football.
And that's why I brought it up. But you know, the play, you know, if you're going to call literally a second after the hit, a personal foul. Yeah, let's take a look at this. You see if we can pick it up. I'm not sure we have a wide enough angle here. So there's your play, and then I think that's just going after a potential fumble.
I just don't see.
You look around the field. Do you see anything else?
There's nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Not certainly to change
really.
that is a call that changes the potentially the outcome of the game. It doesn't seem like you would. All right, play action, Peter Kuski, and it is touchdown.
And it goes to the sophomore, Colby Burke, number 10. Just a very well executed play. And it is 20-12 right now. It's an 8-point game. Very important extra point here. Keep it a one-possession game.
Here you go, play action, rolls right. And wide open on a crossing pattern again. This is where we've been having trouble today. And the kick is up, and it is good.
All right, that's a big kick. That makes it a 9-point game.
Is good.
21-12. The Raiders up with 44 seconds to go in the third quarter.
We still have over 15 minutes to play in this game, so plenty of time for AB to get back, but they've got to come back and score on this possession. And, you know, in addition to the penalties, what concerns me is the incredible separation that the Barnstable receivers have gotten all game long, whether it's Rosen or Tilton or Burke. We don't have Statman here with us right now for the passing yardage for Peter Kuski, but he's had himself a game.
I think how we played this fourth quarter, because we certainly can move the ball against the Red Raiders. Let's see how we respond. This is a character test. All right, Vic Otero with the ball. And a good block at the middle. And he takes it across midfield. Good return. Classic Vic Otero.
And very good special teams play. Good blocking scheme. They just created a path for Vic.
Where the Colonials take over 1st and 10.
Great run back. All right, right on the 50-yard line here. 3:27 to go in the third. Very winnable game here.
All right, Finn Murray with a keeper, breaks through and still going. A 15-yard run. There's a quarterback responding.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Ball carried by number 10, Finn Murray, tackled by number 52, Isaac Dulac.
And there's a little attitude there with Finn. Take a look at this. Look at the way he works his way through there. And he just puts his head down.
Just incredible balance.
And that's inspiration for the rest of the team here.
Looks off, looks across the middle, and just doesn't get enough on the ball. That was the same play that they completed for a touchdown.
Yeah, he had Vic Otero if he could just put something on the ball, but he couldn't. 2nd and 10.
Nick Douglas checks in. All right, fly to Douglas. Get some blocks up the slot if he can just pick it up here, and he gets across to the 20. to the 30-yard line, it looks like.
I'll tell you, he got more yardage than I thought he would get when the play developed.
He's got so much speed, and it, you know.
He had 7 yards on the play. Will bring up 3rd down and 3. That was the final play of the
Okay,
third
that's
quarter.
it for the
At
third
the end of
quarter.
The you score the Barnstable Red Raiders 21, the Acton Boxborough Colonials 12.
All right.
Okay, it's time to honor our sponsors. We have Acton Pharmacy, Dunkin' Donuts, Gallant Insurance, Huntington Learning Center, Medical Aesthetics, National Aviation Academy, Shire Caton and Epstein PC, Steinberg Lally Charitable Foundation, and TC Landos. Thank you for those pizzas, and thank you to all our sponsors.
Thank you, sponsors. We appreciate it.
All right. Two downs to make 3 yards. I would look for Finn on a keeper here.
And that's what the Raiders are going to be thinking too. And I think you run that read option, either Finn or Kyle, and you should really get the job done.
I really loved the way last week, the way Reading ran that option. I mean, that was done to perfection. That was textbook football last week.
Penalty flag before the snap.
We got a penalty
Yeah,
flag
we had
here.
12 men on the field. I was looking at it, I was saying to Coach, we should have called timeout there. Let's see if they call it again. Yeah, it was 12. No flag?
They picked up the flag.
All right, we were lucky.
picked up the flag.
Penalty on the play.
All right, let's make sure we have 11 now.
3rd down and 3.
Well, how about that 36 power?
That's not a bad play to run right now. All right, run blitz, little option play. Kyle Capizano gets a first down leap.
Whoa!
And goes to the 25.
Look at that athletic ability.
By number 21, Kyle Camposano.
Take a look at that leap.
By number 54, Craig Coombs.
Here we go.
Result of the play is
Little
good for
option to
Colonial
the
first down.
short side of the field, and look at this,
Whoa,
up and over.
Wow, I got 5 more
Sam
yards.
Rosen.
And that actually was a forward pass. That was not a lateral, forward pass.
All right, pass, little curl route, complete.
Okay, Jonas Wickman
Jonas.
with his first catch of the game here.
That's a 5-yard gain. I didn't look like that from this vantage point, but that's a good play.
5 yards on the play brings up second
And you watch
5.
Vic Otero. He split out left. He's in the slot with Ethan Logue, split left.
Vic Otero, and it just off the hands, and Sam Rosen all the way down to midfield. Just a costly turnover at this stage. They seem to have everything together here. Sam Rosen.
The result of the turnover is a Barnstable Red Raider first down.
That's a hat trick for Sam Rosen. Vic Otero just couldn't bring it in. It just mounts right to Rosen, and Finn Murray made a touchdown-saving tackle here. And boy, I tell you, that turns everything around.
Still a lot of time left in this game. Let's see if we can continue on the defensive side of the ball here, Mark.
Finn Murray really avoiding that block of number 78. He's not even listed in the roster, but Finn Murray with a touchdown-saving tackle. Sam Rosen, 3 interceptions and 1 touchdown reception today.
And
All right, good response here. Good response.
Ball carried by number 9, Ryan Welsh. Tackled by number
penalty
72,
flag on the
Hollis
play.
Durstein. Penalty flag on the play.
Hollis Durstein on the stop. Let's see what the flag is. And we got
Nick Pasillo
yeah,
down
Pasillo is
on
hurt.
a knee here.
He's had a heck of a game. He's been all over the field, both sides of the ball. All right, they're calling this against Barnstable. We got to have a few makeup calls
Penalties
here.
a personal foul against
All right.
Barnstable for unnecessary roughness after the end of the play.
Well, that could be our makeup
Ball will be
call right
spotted
there.
At the Barnstable 31-yard line. It will be 2nd and 25.
Okay, Mr. C out there doing his magic again with Nick.
2nd and 25. Ball brought back to the Barnstable 31.
All right, big hand for Nick Pasillo, and they've got to get to the 44-yard line for first down.
Middle screen.
Oh,
And
Another
heard somebody
flag.
yell screen.
Intended for number 9, Ryan
I'm assuming
Welsh,
from
broken
Acton
up by number
Boxball here,
73,
helping us
Andrew
out.
Shen. There's another penalty flag on the play.
have you ever seen so many penalties in a game? I mean, there must be 15 penalties called in this game.
Yeah.
Very active officiating crew here.
Coach Jerry McGavick saying keep it up to his line as they
Well,
was pleased with how that line reacted to that screen.
They're going to march it back some more. So Jerry's looking for field position here. He knows that they've got to go 40 yards for a first down, so he's giving up the down for field position.
10-yard penalty accepted brings up 2nd and 35.
It could be 3rd and 25, but they're taking 2nd and 35.
All right, they run a fly to Rosen as he cuts up behind some blockers. He's got one to beat, and wow, just so electric that kid is. About the 15, 16-yard gain there.
Ball carried by number 8, Sam Rosen, tackled by number 50, Tyler Briones.
Okay, so Barnstable gained about 5 yards on that exchange. 3rd down.
3rd and 31, or that doesn't make sense. 20, 26
brings
yards.
up 3rd and 21.
3rd and
3rd and
21.
21.
Yeah.
All right, run the fly the other way, and there's a hole there right in front of us, but they don't call that as a
All right, good
get to the
stop.
40.
Good
Just
stop. 4th down.
Right in the middle of the field, a complete
Ball carried
manhandle
by
there.
number 7, Sean O'Connell, tackled
All
by
right.
number 10, Finn Murray, and number 6, Vic
Okay,
Otero.
Vic Otero back in the mix.
All right, so we did the job there.
Ball spotted at the Red Raider 40-yard line. Where it's
Plenty of time. 8:40 to go. Lots of time in this game.
Back deep to return for the Colonials, number 6, Vic Otero, and number 20, Nick Douglas.
All right, Nick Douglas and Vic Otero back for the Colonials.
Interesting protection setup on this punt. You could see a snap hitting one of those blockers there.
Whoa, almost blocked there.
Once again, Matt
Douglas.
Cox.
He's got to hold on to that football there, and wow.
I'll tell you, Matt Cox is he's going to block a punt one of these days. He was right in on that. Got around 3 defenders to almost block that punt.
Here's the replay here.
Take a look at Matt. Look at that. Coming from the left. Just,
Quick return to the Colonial 28-yard line.
yeah, I mean, no one went out to even block him.
right. 8:02 to go in the game. Colonials on their own 27-yard line. Finn Murray. Vic Otero.
No, that's a forward pass.
Forward pass, yeah.
Forward pass.
Incomplete.
Intended for number 6, Vic Otero, 2nd down and 10.
All right, 2nd and 10. Red Raiders showing blitz off the edge here. See if they let Weichman loose. Intended for Stan Bernard.
Intended for number 4, Stan Bernard. 3rd and 10.
Little give and go play attempted there, but Stan Bernard just really didn't get a release on that hesitation.
Okay, so right now you're looking at really a pivotal play of this football game here, 3rd and 10. They really have to convert here. If they don't convert, Barnstable's going to get good field position.
All right, Camposano up the middle for a few. Bring up 4th down and about 7.
And we got Camposano down on the play.
Camposano tackled by number 10, Colby Burke.
A lot of penalties, a lot of injuries
4 yards on the play.
today.
Will bring up 4th down and 6.
And Kyle Camposano's down on the field.
Well, an interesting call on 3rd and 10, just running Camposano up the middle. This looks a little more serious here, Tim.
Looks like Mr. C working on either ankle or cramp here.
Kyle is being looked at by a number of Division III schools. He's definitely gonna play in the next level.
Tennessee 17, UMass 13, 7 minutes left.
7 minutes to go in the UMass Tennessee game, and UMass is down by 4 points. Oh my
How about
goodness!
It would be fun to see UMass really compete in Division 1A football.
Ah, there he goes. Kyle
All
is
right,
up.
Kyle.
All right, he's limping, but he's walking off on his own power. Mr. C with the power once again with that power of suggestion. He's great. Well, BC is playing Clemson this afternoon, and that should be a.
Wonder what the line is. 40.
The line is actually. I saw it in the newspaper. The line is 34 points.
34 points, yeah.
I guess they figure one kick is going to be blocked on a touchdown. So. All right. 4th down. Let's see what the call is here. They feel they don't have enough time with 7.5 minutes to go. They're going to go with a hard count, maybe.
All right, Finn back the pass. And
Oh!
Just off the fingertips of Vic Otero. He was wide open in a post route.
Oh,
right call.
That's a great call, and the ball was just overthrown. Nick had separation, and I think the frustration is palpable here. And Barnstable takes over deep in AV territory now. Really now in a position to really take control of this game.
And this time, Captain Ryan Welsh gets a good run, about 4 yards.
Yeah, they had a good push on that.
Little cutback route over the middle after he got through the hole.
Gain of 6 yards on the play brings up 2nd down and 4.
2nd and 4 for the Red Raiders, and 6:51 to go in the game.
Yeah, you got one team with a lot of energy, another team with their hands on their hips right now.
Welsh again, this time
All right.
stopped.
Okay, well done. Well done.
Ball carried by number 9, Ryan Welsh.
That brings up about a 3rd and a long 3.
Ball at the Colonials 25-yard line, 3rd down and 3.
Boy, that's 77, I'll tell you. He's 6'1", 250, but I think he's got to be about 280 pounds. Taking a look at him. Big, big left tackle.
Third and 3. And good read option play as Peter Kuski gets a 1st down on that run.
Ball carried by number 16, Matt Peter Kuski, chased out of bounds.
He's had 2 runs this game, and both of them have been huge.
Exactly, and he got just what he needed to get.
Good for a Red Raider. 1st down.
He knew exactly where he had to go. He went there, 1st down for Barnstable, and the clock is down to 5:46.
Run blitz on behalf of the Colonials, and that they go right past it, really, up to Ryan Welsh with about a 5-yard run.
Ball carried by number 9, Ryan Welsh, tackled by number 74, Justin Dudziak.
Dudziak just
Gain of 4 yards on the play brings up 2nd and 6.
rode him like a steer there to bring him down, and clock is moving. No reason for them to put it in the air.
And this time Ryan Welsh gets caught, and he balance and touchdown, and the Raiders have put this game away.
Scored by number 9, Ryan Welsh from 17 yards away. Here's for Red Raiders.
You see Ryan Welsh just getting through the left-hand side of the line and keeping his balance, great balance by Welch. He was almost down and just kept going and got into the end zone. And 27-12, extra point coming up. And Tim, I don't think there's any way to sugarcoat this game. It's been a very disappointing game for the Colonials coming down to Barnstable today.
All right, and they're going for 2. Just nice lob pass and easy 2-point conversion.
Complete from number 16, Matt Peter Kuski, to number 9, Ryan Welsh.
4:59 to go. It's the Red Raiders 29, the Colonials 12.
And you look at it, like the...
Just a missed assignment there.
Yeah, clearly a number of missed assignments on defense today. A number of personal fouls, just too many mistakes to come down to Barnstable and expect to come out with a victory.
You look at the Red Raiders, and this is, you watch them play this game. It's hard to believe they're 0-2, but they did play Ducks.
They played great teams.
Duxbury, I should say.
and Dennis Yarmouth are
Yeah.
2. I mean, Duxbury was a Super Bowl team last year, and but there's clearly a good talent level on this team and a lot of good skill players.
Douglas with the ball, cuts up the middle and goes to the 45, first and 10.
Kickoff return.
No, that's our usual. That's the 40. We're back on the 40-yard line.
Ball spotted at the Colonial 40-yard line. First down and 10.
Well, last year after the first 2 games, we went ahead and won 4 out of 5, including some big DCL games. The good news is that we haven't played any league games yet, and can still get it together for the DCL. But we're gonna have to make some major improvements, particularly on the defensive end.
All right, play action, and it's complete over the middle to Jonas. He gets a first down and a lot more, but 20-yard gain.
He is a big target. Big target. Second reception of the game for Jonas.
Tackled by number 8.
And a really good gain. 20-yard gain on that play. Let's take a look at that. Look at that big target there.
Down to the Red Raider 40-yard line.
You'd use him as a weapon more often here.
Finn Murray keeps the ball and has room as he goes to another, looks like, depending on the spot the ball, another first down.
He's got a first down.
There's a Red Raider down in the field.
Result of the play is good for another Colonial first down.
Taking advantage of a little Kyle Camposano block there for a first down. And I don't know if Barnstable has anyone as good as Mr. C. It would be hard to think that
Mr. C's an All-American.
he is an All-American.
Wonder if they have a Mr. C type of conference every year.
I'm sure they do, actually. I'm sure they do. Finn Murray's probably run for close to 150 yards today, and he's getting up. Big round of applause, and that is number 71, Juris Stanley, a senior, 6'1", 260 pounds.
133 yards.
133 for Finn Murray today. Unfortunately, this is a 3-score game. You can't get by with 2 touchdowns and 2 extra points. That won't do it.
All right, free release there and over the middle, and it's to Jonas for another completion.
Wait a minute, is that number 87? Who does that remind you of? Who does that 87 remind you of on that play?
Jonas Gronkowski there.
That was Gronk there.
First down.
We may have found ourselves a new weapon here.
And Vic Otero.
Oh, Vic. Oh, almost. Almost.
Pass complete to number 6, Vic Otero. Tackled by number 1, Connor Ball.
You know, Vic has been in on so many plays. You know, it's almost like every year, like there's the courage award for the the player who's got the most courage, and Vic is, and right now he's the leader in the clubhouse. That's for sure.
All right, Douglas over the middle as he goes, and it is touchdown, Colonial.
All right, just got in. Nick Douglas, and that happened fairly quickly.
Nick Douglas from 1 yard away.
And really, it was that. There's Douglas, and he just got over that goal line.
Look at the blocking there, beautiful.
Oh, that's beautiful. That was great. And really, it was that Murray to Weckman connection that got us a touchdown, 29-18.
See the whole left side of the line just firing right to the right gaps. Just a beautiful offensive line execution there. All right, Finn Murray looking, and it's complete, and it's a conversion.
Where's that?
And who was that?
Where's that personal foul call?
2-point conversion attempt is
to
good.
Ethan
Pass
Loeb.
complete to number 11, Ethan Loeb.
And with 3:37 to go in the game, it's the
Well,
Colonials.
take a look at this. Take a look at this tackle in the end zone after the play. If you want to call personal fouls and you're going to call cheap ones, take a look at this. It's a 9-point game here, 3:37. We're going to be looking for an onside kick.
There's time.
Oh yeah,
There's time in this game.
absolutely. Now, if AB scores, they're not going to go for two. They'll kick the extra point to make it a 2-point game to allow them to win the game with a field goal.
Well, you got that forward calculation going there, Mark. I tell you.
Gotta think ahead, you know.
I want to point out that series that we just ran on offense is one of two series, really two better series we've run all year. The first series against Reading,
Yep.
and that series right there.
Yeah, that first series
that
against Reading.
shows the potential of what this offense can do. We've been very inconsistent, obviously, all year, but that's the future of this team if we continue to develop on a week in and week out basis.
Okay, let's take a look at this kick here.
Onside kick is right, and it is recovered by the Raiders at about their own 49.
Yeah, I think that Trevor Blaze, junior wide receiver, who
Red Raider ball, 1st and 10.
collected that onside kick, and
49
they're
yard
right on their own 49-yard line to start their series. Okay, so you're going to see a lot of ball possession, keeping it on the ground here, just trying to run clock. Yes.
CAB going for a strip
Okay,
there.
All right, well done. That was Tyler Briones knifing in on that.
Ball carried by number 9, Ryan Welsh.
And that's a loss of 1.
Loss of 1 yard on the play. Brings up 2nd and 11.
They go for all of it here, and wow.
Acrobatic.
Zeb Tilton.
Complete to number 2, Zeb Tilton. Result of the play is good for a Red Raider first down.
I was just going to say before that play, honestly, Mark, I said, I think the Red Raiders are going to go for
Right,
a
that's
jugular.
what I thought
you know?
too. That's what I
And there's
thought
the
too.
play here. Watch this throw. Beautiful throw and just an athletic play, jump ball.
We talked about Zeb Tilton at the end of the first half, and he showed himself to be quite a receiver. Very quiet here.
And just picking his way through goes Ryan Welsh, the captain, showing good fourth quarter footballs. He just put it in another gear over the last 5-10 minutes here.
And I think he's a little banged up. I think he's coming out. I think Welsh is coming out. No, he's going to stay in. But he's hurting right now. We're going to time out right now with 2:11 to go.
30 seconds timeout called by Acton Boxborough.
2nd and 3. Peter Kuski's got to be over 200 yards in the air today. I don't think there's any question about that.
Look, keeper here as he throws the ball away. Just a very heads-up play and smart quarterback.
Third down and 3.
Bring up 3rd and 3. 2:05 to go in the game.
Yeah, really surprised they didn't run that. Thought that they would keep it on the ground with, but of course with Welsh banged up. That sophomore, number 10, in motion has been very impressive too. And there's Welsh for the first down, I think.
Captain.
Ball carried by number 9, Ryan Welsh, tackled by number 52, Sam Fleming.
That's going to be 1st and goal. No. 1st and goal right now.
There it is,
Another
first down.
Another timeout.
Red Raider, first down.
All right, we'll see if we can keep them out of the end zone with 1:54 to go.
Timeout, Acton Boxborough.
Fog never really burned off. The overcast, kind of down here still.
Yeah, it's been kind of an airy afternoon. Been a little bit of a strange game and kind of foggy day.
I thought we were going to get an offsides by a seagull along the way here, but that didn't happen. All right, first down and goal, just inside the 10. The middle blitz and covered up by the Colonials. It should take us to 2 minutes or so. 151 actually.
Okay, Welsh again.
50, Tyler Briones.
Tyler Briones once again on the tackle. He's been very active lately. And another timeout. Acton Boxborough looking to try to get one more possession here.
I think they're done.
That is the last timeout for AB. According to the official timeout keeper, right?
Oh, they're done.
Well, we've learned a few things. We've learned that we have number 87 who should be used more prominently in our offense. Big target, good hands, and if he's 100% healthy, he had a little injury last week, and good player.
It makes a lot of sense, Mark. You're running a read option like that, and it really does help open up those slot receivers if you got a tight end that's a threat. 2nd and goal in the pistol. They run the same play again, and spinning around goes Ryan Welsh up
just
to
kept him
about
out
the
of
2.
the end zone.
They've run that play about 3 times in a row now, where they line up in a pistol, run what looks like a power to the right side, and then run opposite.
The 1 yard line will be 3rd and goal.
And one more AB player down right now.
Mr. C's really had a busy game today.
Game is at 4 o'clock next Friday afternoon because of the Jewish holiday that starts at sundown. That's why we have an early start. And I think the game was moved from Thursday because I believe it was like back to school night in Concord, and so.
Very
but I think I tell you what, I think it's very good that we get that extra day of rest. To play Saturday and Thursday, that's like almost like an NFL, Sunday Thursday thing. I mean that's too close. So having that extra 24 hours, I think, will help AB. recover here.
Can't quite tell who is that on the ground. Hurt for AB is that. I think it's Hollis Durston.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah. Yeah, he's up.
He's up.
He's a big boy, and he's just gonna grow. If he's gonna be anything like his brother, it'd be nice to have him here for a couple more years.
Final score, Tennessee 17, UMass 13.
All right, 3rd and goal. On the 2.5. And see what the call is here. I think it's
No, it's just short, I believe.
4th down.
4th down. Let's see if we can get a goal line stand here. Less than a minute to go. And don't expect them to take a knee here.
1 yard line.
No, I think the ball's going to Ryan.
Oh, he's in. He's in.
Yeah. Touchdown. Red Raiders.
Scored by number 9, Ryan Welsh from a yard away.
Everybody in the stadium knew where it was going, but just good execution by the Red Raiders.
That just puts the punctuation point on a very, very difficult game for the Colonials, and I think a coaching staff that is not too happy. And I think it's going to be a tough Monday at practice.
35-20 here.
And that
And
kick
the
is
kick is
good,
up, and
just
that-
barely good.
Make that 36-20. And I think, as you said, Mark, the story of this game really is just mistakes. You can see that, where if you play a clean game here and, with less penalties, and you start to become competitive and have a chance to win this game, and I think that's probably.
Well, I think the key is really defensive breakdowns, and being able to try to fix those if they are fixable.
All right, 23 seconds to go, so we'll have time for this special teams play.
Well, it's a good
Kick
thing that
return.
we're not on the bus back. We could have one of those David Price, Dennis Eckersley moments. We love this team. We love these players. We love the team.
Number 24, Philippe Silva, back deep to return. The Colonials number 6.
Hoping that once we get into the DCL, be able to straighten a few things out and get some wins.
We played some good competition, and they kick it up the middle here, and there will be one more play, maybe two. We're going to see what we do here.
Recovered by number 87, Jonas Wickman, no return.
Still come out throwing the ball. You're still working on
1st and 10 Colonials from their own 36-yard line.
where you want this team to go. So let's see if we do that. In terms of
Let's see if Finn is in. Yep. Yep. Finn is in the quarterback. Sullivan is not in.
and you go right back to Jonas, tight end. Get sharp
I
in
would
that
do
seam
that.
route.
I'd go in that seam route. Play it, do it again. Work on it. Couple plays to work on here. Finn
goes deep. And, just off the fingertips of Ethan Loeb.
Yeah, good try. Good effort. Sam Rosen, once again, great coverage. I mean, this kid just blankets people. Very opportunistic player and an excellent defender.
And same play except to Jonas, overthrown. Bring up 3rd and 10.
Yeah, I don't know if he was cut off on his route or he was chucked there, but ball overthrown by a good 10 yards. 3rd down. Winding down to 9 seconds. We got trips right here.
All right, Kyle Capasano out in the flat.
And who gets him? Who brings him down? Sam Rosen.
And that'll do it.
Yep.
As the Red Raiders of Barnstable win this game handily 36-20. And
yeah, I want to thank our crew. I want to thank our stat man, Will Henry, our camera operators, Tom Bransford, Brittany Ford, John Murphy, and Brian Coulihan. And in the instant replay booth is Pat Snow. Brittany Ford is also doing some instant replay, and our director, Rick Degon. Thank you all. They all came, most of them came down last night. I mean, these are dedicated people that came down last night, set up, stayed at a motel here, and they'll be heading back now right after the game. And we're going to see you all next Friday for a rare afternoon game against Concord Carlisle.
we have time for, looks like, I think, I just want to say to the crew, really appreciate all the work. You come in here, they not only did they arrive a day early, but they secured us an indoor spot to broadcast this game, which we appreciate. So that's going to do it for today's game, but don't go away just yet. We'll be right back after the game with the Coach's Corner, second half highlights and more. With that, thanks everybody.
Shire, Caton, and Epstein PC, located in the historic Weatherby House, has been your community law firm for over 25 years. We have 5 attorneys and a supporting staff to serve your business, real estate, or estate planning needs. For more information on how we can assist you in your legal needs, contact us at 978-264-4655 or visit us online at www.skactonlaw.com. That's www.skactonlaw.com.
Hey America, is there anything you're truly proud of? How about becoming an aviation maintenance technician? In just 14 months, you'll be watching the metal birds that you just repaired soar back into the sky. I can't think of anything else to be more proud of. At National Aviation Academy, we train ordinary men and women to do extraordinary things. Welcome to your future. Your plans are ready for takeoff. 800-292-3228 or visit bostonwingman.com.
I'm Saad Dino, pharmacist and co-owner of Acton Pharmacy, located at 563 Massachusetts Avenue in West Acton. Your source for prescriptions, medical supplies, and a flu shot for the winter ahead. Our brand new state-of-the-art compounding lab provides compounded medications customized to the patient's needs in a specialized form like a liquid, cream, or capsules. Compounded medications are a needed alternative for those that cannot take commercially available products. We are also glad to assist you in helping you understand Medicare Part D plans and choosing a prescription plan that is best tailored to your medication needs. And when you can't come to us, we'll be glad to come to you via our delivery service. Acton Pharmacy has it all, so put us in your starting lineup this upcoming season. Good luck, AB.
Okay, here we are. Post-game show, Acton Boxborough Colonials, here with Coach Tim Bassett. It was a long bus ride over and probably a longer bus ride back, wasn't it?
Absolutely. It was a long day. You know, there wasn't a date on the calendar I was looking forward to. You know, we were hoping we could get a win out of it. That would make that bus ride home a little easier. Actually, one of the buses actually ended up breaking down on the ride home as well, so it just turned into a long, long day.
Really? Oh, my goodness. I'll tell you. One thing you did do, though, is you made the decision to really use Finn Murray as a runner, really for the first time. And I think the results were really fantastic, and I think this is something to really build on. And I'd like to take a look at some of Finn's runs, and if you could describe them for us.
Yeah, like you said, we decided early in the week that we wanted to kind of take the decision-making, a little bit of the decision-making out of Finn's hands and make some more designed runs. So you see there, we ran that quarterback draw a few times, some isolation plays with the backs, and we sort of changed up our blocking scheme on some plays to really accentuate Finn's athletic ability and his running ability, because he is a really strong runner with the ball in his hands. And it just even makes him an even better passer, because they really have to respect the run. You can see here another draw.
Yeah.
The lineman did a really good job every time we called that draw play, really spreading out the D and letting Finn pick his hole.
Yeah, you really opened up a lot of holes. I mean, the O-line did a great job, and I think this is one where he breaks it. Yeah.
Yep. Kyle Camposano did a good job kicking out the D end.
And guess who gets him? Was that Sam Rosen. Boy, I tell you, he was a killer.
Yeah, we had a tough time with him.
3 interceptions and 1 touchdown reception. And Rosen almost looked like the receiver on those two interceptions were almost identical plays.
Yeah, there were similar calls. You know, Finn was a little late delivering the ball, and he each time had a receiver open. He was just a little slow on delivery, and 8 really did a good job, especially on the first one, of kind of baiting Finn into throwing.
Right. And he looked like the receiver on that rather than the defender.
Yeah, you know, he was a good defensive back. He played a really, really strong game.
Yeah, they had some very good athletes. Zeb Tilton, number 2, really impressed me, and their quarterback was very steady.
Yeah, he was. You know, he throws a nice ball. You know, and they have some athletes out on the edge, so they're tough to defend.
Yeah. So this week, everything switches around. It just gets turned right over. You're dealing with Concord Carlisle. It's not a spread offense. You're back to the wing tee, and you've really had no experience right now defending the wing tee.
Yeah, I mean, but it's easier for us, you know, having, at least myself, having coached in the wing tee system for so long, and having coached against Concord's wing tee system for so long, that I'm really, really comfortable and familiar with what they do.
What do you think about the Concord Carlisle team? What are their strengths?
They're good. They have, you know, they have 3 or 4 really good running backs who are all dangerous with the ball. Number 2 is their best player, and he's been hurt, so I'm not sure if he's going to play or not. But even if he doesn't, they have a few other kids that are very dangerous. So we have to tackle better.
Yeah. Now, tell me a little bit about Jonas, and please tell me how to pronounce his last name, because I've heard Wickman. Everybody's talking. What is?
I was told Wickman.
Wickman. Okay. All right. We're going to call him Jonas Wickman. But I want to tell you, on that 3rd reception, we did mention the name Gronk, because we saw that 87, and that was a Gronk-like reception.
Yeah. Jonas is a good player for us. Maybe our best overall receiver at this point. You know, he tweaked his knee against Reading,
I know.
so
it was hurt a little bit.
I really wasn't sure all week, you know, if we were going to get anything out of, if he could even dress. You know, but he progressed throughout the week, and, you know, I didn't use him every play. You know, we gave him, you know, kind of some time off during the week and during the game, but, you know, crunch time, he needs to be on the field. Definitely.
Yeah, he's a good player. Well, Coach, I wish you all the best. It's a Friday 4 o'clock start. It's going to change up a little bit, 4 o'clock, because of Yom Kippur. And we'll see you Friday, and good luck in the next game.
All right. I appreciate it.
Thank you.